Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
China's hand in Manipur violence, why is PM silent? Sanjay Raut attacked BJP amid Rahul Gandhi's visit. The policeman beat up the complainant in the DM office, video goes viral. Bihar Governor's foot slips, falls due to wet mats in Shrikrishna Memorial Hall. Delhi NCR experienced heavy rain since early morning, waterlogging in many areas. Hi, this is Khushi Chauhan and you're watching Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world. Uddhav Balasaheb's Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut opened a front against the central government on the struggle that has been going on for more than 55 days in the violent hit state of Manipur. Sanjay Raut said the situation there is also deteriorating because there is interference from China. It has entered inside, but PM Modi is silent. Sanjay Raut said Manipur is burning and the Prime Minister, Home Minister and Defence Minister are talking in the air. We had thought that PM would go to Manipur before going to America and talk to the people there, and the Home Minister had also called a meeting, but no solution was found. In the DM office of Banda, a policeman has slapped the complainant fiercely. The video of this matter has also surfaced. It is being told that the young man had come to seek compensation under the Farmers Accident Insurance Scheme on the death of his brother. He also brought all the necessary documents with him. The officer present on the spot saw his papers. In these papers, hanging was written as the main cause of death, which is not covered under Farmers Accident Insurance. The young man got angry on this. He accused the officials of bribery and created a ruckus. During this, the gunner present on the spot stared him by showing the same paper and then slapped him. Bihar Governor Rajendra Vishwanath stumbled and fell while going to Shrikrishna Memorial Hall. The accompanying security personnel picked them up. The governor had arrived at Shrikrishna Memorial Hall in Patna to attend a program organized on the occasion of the death anniversary of former Minister Mungeri Lal. The governor was to garland the statue of Mungeri Lal. He headed towards the hall. The mat was wet because of the rain. His foot slipped while walking on the mat. He staggered and fell. After this, there was chaos in the program. The governor's security personnel swung into action. He ran and picked them up. Since the onset of monsoon, it has been raining continuously for the last 5 days in the Delhi NCR area, where people have got relief from the heat due to the rains. On the other hand, office goers and working people, waterlogging has been a problem. Waterlogging and traffic jams were witnessed in several parts of the national capital after heavy rain lashed the city early morning. According to the traffic police, the area near Jamia metro station has been submerged in water. Waterlogging problems were also reported from Sarai Kale Khan, South Extension, Geeta Colony, Ring Road and the stretch between Akshardham Temple and several other parts of the city. A landslide triggered by heavy rains in Uttarakhand's Chamoli blocked the portion of the national highway to Badrinath Dham. This route leads to Badrinath and Hemkund, due to which hundreds of pilgrims got stuck here. It is being told that debris fall near Chinka in Chamoli, due to which the road was completely covered. The IMD has issued an orange alert for heavy rains in some areas of Uttarakhand. Landslides have been reported from many areas after the onset of monsoon. It may be mentioned that 3 days ago that the national highway connecting Mandi and Kullu in Himachal Pradesh was blocked due to the flood and landslide. During this, hundreds of tourists were stranded for several hours and there was a 15-kilometer long jam. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता और अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle? Scaling new peaks in science and tech. Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can
के
use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा।
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance. From geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
So we are back after a break. Now moving ahead. Australian High Commissioner Barry O'Farrell met Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge at his residence and discussed ways to deepen ties between the two countries. Kharge gave this information by tweeting, Australia's High Commissioner to India Barry O'Farrell called on me today and we had an in-depth discussion on how to further strengthen the relationship between the two countries, he said. Adding on, he said, India and Australia share many commonalities which serve as a foundation for enhanced cooperation and wide-ranging interactions. Our strategic partnership has grown from strength to strength in an important direction. T.S. Singhdev has returned to Raipur after becoming the first Deputy Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh. T.S. Singhdev, who returned from Delhi to Raipur, was welcomed grandly by the supporters at the airport. State in charge Kumari Selja and Congress State President Mohan Markan were also present along with Singhdev. After reaching Raipur, Minister T.S. Singhdev reached CM residence where Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel congratulated him on being made Deputy Chief Minister office by feeding him sweets at his residence. Former Union Minister and Chhattisgarh Congress in charge Kumari Selja, Additional Chief Secretary Subrat Sahu and others were present on the occasion. Former Congress President and former MP Rahul Gandhi reached Manipur. After reaching Imphal, he was going towards Churachandpur to visit the relief camps. Then the police stopped his convoy on the way. After a long time, when permission was not received from the police, he returned to Imphal and proceeded to Churachandpur in a chopper as requested by the local administration. Rahul's convoy was stopped. The police were not allowing them to go ahead in the view of incidents of violence and arson in the area. Rahul returned to Imphal after not getting permission for a long time. Meanwhile, angry Congress workers created a ruckus on the spot. Activists tried to break the police barricading. Police also fired tear gas shells to disperse the workers. Siddaramaiah participated in a public Eid prayer held at the Chamrajpet Eidgah Maidan in Bengaluru. In his speech after the prayer, the Chief Minister said, "There are forces among us which create hatred among people. Those forces will engage in it with the intention of spreading hatred. They should not be given importance, nor should they be encouraged. It is necessary to ensure that people create an atmosphere of love and trust towards others. Along with the development of the state, people should also develop. May God give wisdom to all and teach people to live as good people." There was a fatal attack on Azad Samaj Party chief Chandrasekhar last night. In this attack, Chandrasekhar Azad was injured when he was shot in the stomach. Chandrasekhar's treatment is going on in Saharanpur Hospital. To know about his health, wrestlers Sakshi Malik and Bajrang Punia reached and met him. After meeting Bhim Army Chief Chandrasekhar Azad, wrestler Bajrang Punia said, "I appeal to the government that the preparators of this entire incident should be caught by the police as soon as possible." At the same time, wrestler Sakshi Malik said that whatever has happened to Chandrasekhar, it is very wrong. The administration of Saharanpur should arrest the attackers soon. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी।
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle?
अच्छा नहीं लगा, मैंने उसको रद्द कर दिया।
Scaling new peaks in science and tech.
Third stage separated.
Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can
ये
use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा।
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance. From geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
So we are back again, now moving ahead. BJP National President JP Nadda took a dig at the politics of feminism. From Bharatpur, JP Nadda said that today we can proudly say that BJP is the biggest political party in the world. But all the political parties of the country have become the parties of their families. JP Nadda said that BJP is the only party which started politics of report card by ending dynasty. He said that we have put an end to the politics of vote bank and have taken forward the politics of development. We are very fortunate to belong to a party for which the party is family. The BJP president said that before 2014, India was seen as a corrupt country, and after the arrival of PM Narendra Modi, India's stunner rank in the world. In Haryana's Yamunanagar, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh claimed that the promises made by the BJP government have been fulfilled. Rajnath said that ever since we were working as Jana Sangh, we have been talking about abolishing Article 370. We have done the work of protecting the cultural heritage of the country. A grand Ram temple is being built in Ayodhya. Rajnath Singh said that he will do what he has said. No matter what cost, we have to pay for it. Corruption was completely eradicated. No one can speak after completion of 9 years. Due to Kisan Samman Nidhi, 2,000 rupees is received every 3 months. 3 doses of the vaccine have been administered in India, but the second dose is still being administered in America. Fire broke out in 5 buses parked at the busiest bus stand in Kantatoli, the capital of Jharkhand, Ranchi. The buses parked at Khadgadha bus stand of Kantatoli caught fire. Horrific pictures of the incident have also come to the fore. Buses are seen burning in the pictures. Due to the fire in the buses, a stampede-like situation arose among the employees working there and hundreds of passengers. However, during this time, many fire tenders reached the spot, and with the help of the local people, the fire has been brought under control. Director R. Balki has worked with Amitabh Bachchan on the films Cheeni Kam, Pa and Shamitab. And even though they share a strong professional equation, there is still a level of respect that someone of Amitabh's stature can command on set. And Big B, it seems, understands this. Balki revealed a humorous anecdote about how the legendary actor once brought the entire set to a halt when he started screaming and shouting for some reason. In an interview remembering an incident from the sets of a project that he didn't name, Balki said, once Amit ji was on set and he was screaming. He never screams, he's the calmest guy. Nawazuddin Siddiqui's estranged wife Alia Siddiqui, who was recently eliminated from Bigg Boss OTT, recently opened up about her relationship with him and also spoke about Kangana Ranaut's comments on their relationship. Alia said she doesn't pay attention to any of Kangana's comments because her words hold no value. In an interview, Alia said, I don't pay attention to Kangana because her words hold no value. She pokes her nose in everything. She keeps speaking about everyone. In my opinion, her words have no meaning. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.